Hello, dear students, and welcome to EMM English Master Mahato. I am Ajay Kumar Mahato, and today I have brought for you this specimen question paper of ICSE 2025 examination board exams. Your exams are not too far away from now, just a few months away, and some of you must be nervous, aren't you? But don't worry, I am there and I'm going to help you in whatever way possible so that it becomes easier for you. The ICSE specimen English question paper also serves a very useful purpose. It will help you to get an idea of the type of questions that will be asked, the numbers they will be, the marks they will be carrying, and also what to expect, right? So as usual, question number 1 will consist of essays. You need to attempt any one out of the 5 in 300 to 350 words. It will carry 20 marks. It will also carry a picture writing, the last one, right? You can attempt any one of those 5. Question number 2, it will be consisting of letters. First, it is you have to write in a personal letter, an informal letter, or in number 2 there is a formal letter. Any one of the two, any one, it will carry 10 marks, right? Next, question number 3, compulsory question, both. In question number first part, it is you have to write a notice, and then in question number 2 write an email, both carrying 5 marks each, total 10. Question number 4 consists of the unseen passage, right? The comprehension, and it will carry 20 marks, right? Consisting of MCQ questions, right? Quite a long passage they have given from Rusty, the Boy from the Hills by Ruskin Bond, right? So be prepared with these passages. It will consist of MCQ based questions testing your vocabulary, and then short question answers, right? It will try to judge your understanding power, right, and your power of expression as well. And there is also a long question here, question number 4th one. It will carry 8 marks, right? Despite the lack of schooling, what did Ramu know? How, according to Ramu and grandfather, should we treat birds and animals? Answer in not more than 50 words. So you have to answer this question in 50 words, not more than 50 words. So it's not that you have to write too much, but you have to write to the point, and it carries 28 marks. So that is important. Next, we come to the grammar section, which we will solve right now, right? So fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verbs given, words given in brackets. 1 is done for you. The sun dash shine bright outside, the sun shone. So you're getting the clue that it is in the past tense. It was hot in the railway compartment, and the fan dash not work. So it should be the fan was not working. The fan was not working, right? Number 2, the fan was not working. The elderly lady dash use up all her water because she had cheerfully shared it with her fellow passengers. It should be the elderly lady had used up. She had already used up, right? She had used up. Next, she had used up all her water. She knew that the train dash halt at the station for only 3 minutes. So in this case, it could be both answers are equally correct. Halted, and would halt, right? Halted and would halt, both are correct. Would halt. Yeah. Next, calling a shoe shine boy, she said, "Will you help me? I dash need a bottle of cold water. I need a bottle of cold water and it will not change, right? She is saying, this is in quotation, so she is saying in the present tense, I need a bottle of cold water and here is the money. She also gives her the money, gives him the money, and she put a 20 rupee note in his hand. The boy snatched the money and disappeared into the crowd. Disappeared, simple past tense. Disappeared into the crowd. On the platform, a fellow passenger, there was another passenger in the same compartment, Dash cannot believe what he had witnessed. He could not believe what he just saw. So, in the could not believe, cannot believe will become your could not believe or couldn't believe. He couldn't believe what what he had witnessed, what he had seen. What dash you do? So here it could be what are you doing? What are you doing? He said, you dash never see your money again. He said, so he said that you will never, you will never see your money again. That boy has just stolen your money. He has run away with your money. Just then the whistle was heard and the train began to move. At that moment the child appeared at the window with the water. Your water, he gasped out of breath, and the change. So he not only brought the water, but he also brought the change. So good boy. Unnecessarily that man was doubting him, right? We come to question number 2. Fill in the blanks with appropriate words. So this is actually this question is based on words followed by proper. So this is a case of words followed by proper prepositions, right? Some words take fixed prepositions. So this is question based on that actually. We can cut dash this field instead of taking the main road. So this is talking about taking a shortcut, and here the answer will be we can cut across. Answer is first one, across. We can cut across this field instead of taking the main road. Passengers are advised dash standing on the footboard of a moving bus. They are asked not to stand on the footboard, it could be dangerous, right? So passengers are advised against. Next, they have been working on the project dash years now. So this is a very common question on for and since, right? So for is there and then since. See, here the answer is of course for. I'll come to since later on. They have been working on the project for years now. For will always indicate total time, okay, for which something happens, some work happens, the total duration. It could be 2 years, 10 years, it could be few months, few hours, few days, whatever, but it will mention total time. When it is total time, you will go with for. When they talk about a starting point of an action, then you will go with since, right? The starting point of an action, you will go with since. So ever since the accident, उस accident के समय से he has been afraid of boarding buses. He is now once bitten twice shy. That thing has happened with him. Ever since that accident, he has been afraid of boarding buses. He doesn't want to go up the board the buses. Question number E. It is a hard climb dash the hill. Up the hill, of course. Up the hill. It is a hard climb up the hill. Next, she turned dash the offer. Turned down the offer. Rejected. She rejected the offer because she did not like the terms and conditions. The terms and conditions were not acceptable to her, so she turned down the offer. Remember, I will need to speak dash my parents before I sign up for the school trip. I will need to speak to my parents I sign up for the trip, school trip, I need to take the permission, right? So speak to. The sports teacher was taken dash when he heard how enthusiastic the team was. Of course, taken aback. It is a phrasal verb which means to be surprised, pleasantly surprised, right? That is called taken aback. The sports teacher was taken aback when he heard how enthusiastic, how excited the team was. Next, question number 3. Join the following sentences to make one complete sentence without using and, but, or so. Earlier they used to give this question without these options, right? So at least now we are getting these questions in MCQ form, so that is a very good thing for you. It will make your task that much easier, isn't it? See, number 1, stay still, we cannot take your photograph otherwise. Stay still, otherwise we cannot take your photograph. So see the options. Option 1, stay still, else we cannot take your photograph otherwise. So else and otherwise both are used, means this is actually wrong. So this is wrong. First one, stay still because we can take your photograph otherwise, right? This is also wrong, doesn't make sense at all. Unless you stay still, we cannot take your photograph. This sounds correct. Okay, C is correct. Unless you stay still, we cannot take your photograph. Next one, if you stay still, we cannot take your photograph. So this is also wrong, does not make sense. Option number C is correct. Unless you stay still, we cannot take your photograph. Only if you stay still, we will be able to take your photograph. Next, Roy's mother rang up the school office. She wanted to inquire about the swimming classes at the summer camp. So Roy's mother rang up, she telephoned to the school office because she wanted to know, she wanted to inquire about the swimming classes at the summer camp. Look at the options. Roy's mother rang up the school office as she wanted to, so this is wrong, as she wanted to hona chahiye tha. Next, Roy's mother rang up the school office to inquire about the swimming classes at the summer camp. This is a good answer, of course. And we'll look at the other options also, eliminate the other options. Roy's mother has rung up, so has rung up here, did, it is in the past tense, so we will you keep the past tense, so this is not meeting that. Next, Roy's mother rang up the school office wanting inquiry. Inquiry nahi bithana hai unko, right? She just wants to know, so this is also wrong. This option number B is absolutely correct. Next, I left my keys somewhere. Do you know where they are? So you have to joining two sentences. You are joining these two sentences. Do you know where I had left my keys? No, I had left my keys nahi hai, because look at the tense here. Do you know? It is in the present tense, right? So this is had is past. So this is wrong here. Next, do you know where my keys were left behind? Where bhi nahi hoga, because it is in the present tense. Do you know where I left my keys? Where I left my keys, simple past tense mein hai, leave ka past tense, and this is actually the correct one. Do you know where I left my keys? Do you have any ideas? Do you know where I would have left my keys? Would have, no, this is also wrong. Answer is C. Do you know where I left my keys? Next, question number 4. The captain should not be blamed for the team's defeat. The players should not be blamed for the team's defeat. Right? The captain should not be blamed for the team's defeat. The players should not be blamed for the team's defeat. If nobody is to be blamed, so whom will be blamed? So actually, the blame goes to nobody. Right? It is everybody's blame or it is nobody's blame. So we will write this sentence using neither and nor. The captain should neither be blamed nor the players should be blamed for the team's defeat. It will be here, this answer. Look at this. Neither the captain nor the players should be blamed for the team's defeat. Neither goes with nor, right? Here the structure is somewhat different, awkward. The captain should neither be blamed nor the players should be blamed. Right? This is somewhat awkward. This is correct. The captain should not be blamed for the team's defeat, as the players should not be blamed. So there's no reason. Simply says that both cannot be blamed for the defeat. The captain should not be blamed for the team's defeat, but the players too should not be blamed. So this is wrong actually. This is very clear from here. use of neither and nor. Next question number 5. Choose the correct option to rewrite the following according to instructions given after each sentence. The audience broke into loud applause as soon as he finished speaking. Use no sooner. So no sooner, here look at the tense here. The audience broke into, broke is simple past. So you will use did after no sooner. Here is the answer, number C. No sooner did he finish speaking than, no sooner रहेगा तो then you have to use the audience broke into loud applause, then with capital THN. This sentence no sooner वाला जो structure है, this is used to suggest that both the actions happened almost simultaneously, one after the, both things happened together. No sooner did he finish speaking than the audience broke into loud applause. As soon as that happened, as soon as he finished speaking, the audience broke into loud applause, right? So that is the correct form. Next question number 2. The news surprised everyone in my family. The news took everyone by surprise. This is also a common structure. The news took everyone in my family for a surprise. For नहीं होता है, it will take by surprise. Took by surprise. The verb took will take by. Here took with surprise नहीं होगा. Took, there is no in is there. It is also wrong. The news took everyone in my family for a surprise. For is also wrong. Remember, took will take by. So option number A is correct. Option number A is correct. Next, yesterday was so much fun. End with a question tag. Question tag, look at the tense first. Yesterday was so much fun. So it's talking about a past time. So yesterday was so much fun, wasn't it? This is the correct question tag. Isn't it is not correct because isn't it is in the is present tense, so it is not. And these are not even question tags. Would you say is there? But this is the correct answer. This is very clear. Yesterday was so much fun, wasn't it? I wouldn't eat that food if I was not really hungry. Unless, use unless. So the sentence is, I wouldn't eat that food if I was not really hungry. So if he means to say that I ate that food only because I was really hungry. Otherwise, I would not eat that food if I was not really hungry. So unless I eat that food, I will remain really hungry. No, it's not talking about that. I wouldn't be really hungry unless I ate that food. No, wrong. I wouldn't eat that food unless I was not really hungry. I wouldn't eat that food unless I was not really hungry. No, this is wrong. Double negative हो रहा है. This is the correct answer. I wouldn't eat that food unless I was really hungry. So he's saying if I had an option or if I was not really hungry, then I wouldn't eat, right? So I wouldn't eat that food unless I was really hungry. This is your correct answer here. Number D. Okay, so this is how you're going to tackle the grammar part of your English question paper. You can also go straight away to the board website and download the specimen question papers, not only of English but also of all the other subjects. It will really help you with your exams. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel anyway.